So welcome to Worldwide Hustlers. This is Matt Albert, and today we're going to be covering 5 risks that if you were to take care of right now will increase your chances of success and your happiness in life. So stay tuned and roll the footage. Okay, we're back. So they say risks are necessary for a full life. So in order for you to live a full life, you have to take some kind of risk, and hopefully they're calculated risk. So life is a game, and knowing how to play it will definitely increase your chances of success in life. So risk taking not only exposes you to dozens of positive outcomes that you never would have experienced if you didn't take these risks, but it also will boost your confidence, and it will definitely help you let go of the fear of failing. Okay, so the first risk we're going to cover is quitting your job. Yes, just remember this, okay? I'm not telling you to go out there and just put in your notice and call your boss and say, I'm out of here. I'm talking about doing this methodically. There is a way to do this. Remember the golden rule about quitting a job. Never quit your job until you have another job. So what we're doing here is, if you think about this, you're at work 40 hours plus a week, especially if you're working overtime. So I'm in the nuclear business, and there's sometimes when during an outage you have to work 6 and 7 12s. So you're at work 25%, 40 hours. So there's 168 hours in a week. You're there 40 hours, and are you truly happy? Because 1/4 of your life is at work. If you're not happy when you're at work, it's going to touch on so many other things in your life. It's going to affect your relationships. It's going to affect everything you do. It's going to affect your business. It's going to affect your workouts, your sleep, even going to church and doing things, whatever you do in life, your personal life. So what I'm trying to tell you is dig into this. They say 60 to 70% of people out there are not happy with their jobs. And this might not be you. You could be one of the 20 to 30%. If that's the case, then this is one of those risks you don't have to take. I will tell you this. Before I got this job, it just came to me. And rarely will an opportunity just interrupt you or a good idea, but that actually happened. I was at lunch, I get a text, I pull up my phone, and it was on LinkedIn, and they said, hey, we have a job offer. And I'm like, well, how much does it pay? They said, well, we can't tell you that, we don't know. I'm like, well, there's nothing to talk about. So I finished my lunch and moved on. The next day I was kind of curious. Curiosity kills the cat, they say. So I called them up, I texted them, and we got a phone call going, and come to find out it paid very well. So that's another thing. You might find another job that pays a lot more and with better benefits. Now, I will tell you this. You might have to move. You might even have to move out of state. I had to move around the planet. I'm in the United Arab Emirates, for crying out loud. So it just depends on where the job is. But that's what it's going to take for you to be happy. So imagine this. When I say you want to get a job before you quit your job. So you're looking for a job right now, but you already have one. So you're sitting in the interview. Imagine this. In the back of your head, you already know you have a job. You have benefits. Everything's taken care of. The bills are and things like that. So you're going to be a lot less stressed, and you're going to do much better in the interview that way. It always works, I'm telling you. And the people pick up on that. The people that are interviewing, asking questions, they're going to be like, wow, this guy's, girl, guy, whatever. They're relaxed. They're answering the questions. Everything's just going to flow so much better because deep down that, hey, you know what? If it doesn't work out, which I wanted to, but if it doesn't, I have a job still. So that's the beauty. That's a big benefit of interviewing for a job when you already have one. Okay, number 2, which is a big risk, I'm going to tell you to. If you're in a toxic relationship or you're in a bad relationship where you're giving but you're never getting, I'm going to tell you right now to throw in the towel. You need to know when to say no. If it's a bad relationship and you're not getting anything out of it, then you need to just move on. Now, if you're not in a relationship, I'm going to go the other way with it and say you need to maybe go out and find somebody, if that's you. Me, I'm a codependent person. I want to be with somebody, so I'm in love and I'm married. But if you're in a bad relationship, why would you stay there? Now, if you're working 40 hours a week, and I told you that was 1/4 of your life, then how much time is being in a relationship part of your life? Pretty much the whole thing. So why would you be with somebody if you're not happy? Move on. And you're definitely going to put yourself out of the comfort zone. But I can tell you right now why. You're probably wondering, why am I in a relationship? If this is you, why am I in a relationship if I'm not happy? Because it's helping you meet some of your 6 human needs. And I talk about that in this video here. So probably what's going on here is like the need for certainty. Okay, the bills are being paid, everything's fine, that you're meeting that need for certainty. And also maybe you're also meeting the uncertainty need. Maybe the person you're with, they like to go out and do things on unscheduled. They just like to do stuff, and maybe you like that. So, and then it's probably also meeting another need. Maybe you feel significant for some odd reason when you're with this person. I don't know. But like I'm telling you in my video, after it meets 3 of the human needs, it becomes an addiction. So even though you're not meeting one of your main human needs over here, love, it's meeting your other needs. So maybe that's the reason why you're in that relationship. Number 3, as far as taking a risk, start a business. And when I say start a business, if you wanted to ask me, if you look at all the multimillionaires out there, like the book I read on Millionaire Mindset, most millionaires and most decamillionaires that are worth 10 million and above, they did an interview with over 1,000 families, and they all, for the most part, own some type of real estate. So if you're going to do a business, I would say start with real estate. With this, maybe a single family home, buy a house and start renting out the other rooms, house hack it, get into a duplex. If you're going to live in it, you can do an FHA and you can do a super low down payment. The great thing about being in real estate though is that you have your principal pay down. These are some big benefits. The principal is being paid down on the loan. You're not doing it. The tenant's paying that off. What else is going on? The house is appreciating for the most part. In most parts of the country, it's around 2-3%, maybe more. So the house is going to be worth more as you own it, as the person pays it down. What else? Oh, rent increase. The rents are going to increase. Your income, right? Your net operating income goes up every year as you raise your rents. And also, there's a lot of things that you can deduct. There's a lot of tax benefits when you own real estate. So I'm not a CPA and I'm not your CPA, but you need to get one. You do need a team of people if you're going to get out there and start making money with a business. All millionaires have some type of team. And when I say a team, I mean you do pretty much one day need a lawyer to refer to. You need a good CPA, bean counter, and things like that. But a business, take a risk, start a business. Okay, number 4 on the list is try something different. Do something different that you've never done before. And you're probably asking me, Matt, what should I do? I don't know. I don't know your hopes and dreams. I don't know what you love to do. What are you good at? What do you want to do? What's your goals? What's your hobbies? What are your dreams in life? So you need to do some filtering on this and sit back and do some reflecting. But with me, I'm going to tell you right now, the thing that I've done, and I'm an affiliate marketer, but I can tell you right now, and I own real estate, but the one thing that I did do that was different, that has helped me grow in life, is starting this YouTube channel. When you start the YouTube channel, you don't know much, and you think there's a lot behind it, but it's not. I had to learn some things about SEO, how SEO works. I need to, how to make a thumbnail, how to upload my video. But the great thing is that you get to talk about stuff that you understand and know about and that you like to talk about. That's what's any better than that. You're getting to help people and share your information with them that they didn't know before. And by doing that, you also have to what I call sharpen the saw. So like, let's say that one of my videos was on the 6 human needs. Okay, Tony Robbins came out with that a while back. But I did a video on 6 human needs. Now, I understand his 6 human needs, and I've already been through it and everything, his courses. I love that stuff. But I had to go back and do a little bit more research, before I made a video about it, because I wanted to make sure that I was covering everything I needed to, cover my bases. And actually I did. I found out some more things. So what I'm getting at is when you're doing your videos, you're actually teaching yourself before you regurgitate and give back out to your audience. You're going to go out and research to make sure that the information you do have is accurate, and then you can add to it. So you're growing, you're growing and you're learning more by having a YouTube channel. And the good thing is that eventually you can start making money with your YouTube channel. And if you have an affiliate, if you're an affiliate marketer and things like that with Amazon or anything else, you can start making money with that also, in addition to your YouTube channel when you get monetized. And here's another great thing. It's free. You can't beat free. To start a YouTube channel, it's free. You're literally, YouTube is basically, Google owns it, so it's the second largest search engine out there. Start a YouTube channel. Do something different. It can be anything. Maybe you want to start learning how to dance, or you want to go out and, you want to be more talkative with people and be more communicating with people. Let me see, start a new trade. People are starting new careers nowadays in their 40s and 50s, believe it or not. Maybe you want to start something new. Maybe you want to, travel the planet and go live on the other side of the world and do something different. But anyway, the YouTube thing is just an idea that I just threw out there for you. But that's what I did, and it's helped me grow, and it's a beautiful thing. Okay, number 5 is reinvent yourself. And you're probably asking, what does that mean? Reinvent yourself. If you take the 4 that I just talked about, if you take all 4 of those risks and you put them all together, that's basically what you're doing at this last point. you're trying to find out what makes you tick. Reinvent yourself. Be you. If you're not happy, I promise you, you can be happy. There's no reason why you cannot be happy. And honestly, you deserve to be happy. Everybody watching this deserves to be happy. It's a choice. You can make those choices any day. As soon as you get up, you have a choice to be happy. But you can reinvent yourself. And part of being happy is reinventing yourself. Find out what makes you happy. Get rid of some of the bad stuff. Start bringing in some of the good stuff. If you have bad habits, get rid of the bad habits. Replace them with good habits. I'm not picking on you if you smoke and overdrink and things like that, but those are bad habits. Get rid of some of those and replace them with exercising. Maybe you want to eat a little bit better. Maybe you want to find a different relationship. Like all this stuff I just talked about, all of that comes together in this last one to reinvent yourself. And I promise you, if you start working on yourself right now, you will be happy eventually. It just takes time, but it takes dedication, and you got to be persistent. And there's nothing more important than you. I'm telling you right now, you got to be happy. So start working on yourself and reinventing that. So anyway, I hope you guys got something out of this. Please smash the like button and subscribe if you are new here, and consider sharing the video with somebody that you think can help them. And I will see you on the other side. Thank you.